This is a 24-hour gaming extravaganza.
Tabletop Live Network is a monthly streaming event featuring all of your favorite board game content creators joining together to make a...
Hey everyone, welcome in. Happy TLN. I'm Jess. I'm joined by my wonderful partner David.
Hello.
And today we are going to be playing The Colors of Paris, or Paris, from is it Super Meeple that published this one?
That's who's on the box.
That's who's on the box. All right. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Benita, for the raid. I hope you and Robert and Bree had a fantastic time playing Age of Wonders Planetfall. It looked really cool. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. Let's say hi to folks in the chat. Hello to Benita, hello to Panda, anyone else that's lurking and working. Thank you so much for that, Panda. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hello, Raiders.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've been enjoying the TLN train throughout
Yeah.
the weekend.
Yeah, some fun stuff. We are doing a back-to-school theming, which themes is always a suggestion for these monthly streams. But we thought we'd do a little art history, because this game is all about Impressionism and the era in which that happened. And so we are going to be striving artists to become the next big Impressionist
Yes.
painter. So we're going to
Along
be...
the lights of Cézanne and Monet and who else? Renoir.
Yes.
Yes.
Van Gogh and all of those people.
So we're going to art school.
We're going to art school. This game is very colorful.
I should have got some overalls.
I should have. We should have got a painting smock or whatever they're called. Yeah. We should have had paint like on our hands. Oh man.
We are unsmocked.
We are unsmocked. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you had...
If you do something I don't like in this game, can I say smock you?
Sure. That'll work. That will work. So yeah, friends, this is a worker placement, resource management type game. We're going to be placing out our little assistants, gathering paint pigments, mixing said pigments, and then painting them on our canvases to create beautiful things. And after 2 paintings are completed, the first player to do so will end the game, and then we'll tally up score. You can get prestige points along the way. We are adding in a couple of variants, some bonus content into it to kind of add some more flavor to the game. But other than that, it's going to be fantastic. And oh my gosh, Panda, thank you so much for the biddies. Jess has been integral behind the scenes with admin stuff, helping things run smoothly. Thank you, Jess, for all the hard work you did. Thanks, Panda. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Panda. Kind of think Jess is awesome too.
So for those that don't know, you might have heard this morning on the pre-show, but if you're not, after this marathon, and the next little mini marathon that we have in the works, I'm going to be stepping back from TLN. It was a very tough decision for me to do, but I had to consider what was best for me and my mental health and other things that I want to do within the gaming space. So there's going to be a lot of cool things on the horizon for me that I am currently involved with that haven't been revealed just yet. One of those that you do know about, though, is that I'm part of Room 51. I'm helping them with some admin things, and you've seen me on their streams. So that's been really cool. To be a part of that community. Matthew and Justin are just fantastic people, and so I wanted just to encourage what they're doing in the board gaming space, so that's really nice. And then other things that are going to be coming along the way, and you will get soon enough more information on that as the weeks go on. So just wanted to say that. Stay tuned. But I'm still going to be streaming here. You can still find me on some socials. I have cut out several of them just for my own mental health, because social media can be a nightmare. So I am on Blue Sky. I am still on Discord. Some of you might be able to find me on Facebook, but yeah, I think for me, I just wanted to kind of make sure I was all here just together. So yeah.
TLN's still awesome.
TLN is still awesome.
Love
I
TLN
just
peoples.
love all the peoples there, and the community that has grown from TLN over the past
Keeping it
few
awesome.
years. So yeah, keep the hype going, keep everything rolling. yeah, I am just so excited to see how everything is going to pan out in the next few like weeks and months and things like that. So, but for right now, let's play this game. Get down to the table.
Smock you.
Wait, I thought you said when it was something that I did. You just wanted to say it right now. Oh my god. And with that, we're just gonna transition over here. All right, the colors of Paris. I always like to read the flavor text in the rulebook, and for those of you that have followed the channel, you know I always keep the rulebook handy, so I have it and I'm not afraid to use it. So if we need to,
we're definitely
do some
one of
rules
those
checks.
Yeah, it's like, are you sure about that rule?
Yeah,
Hold on.
We always make sure we refer to it. So we are by no means
Benita's a
speaking
flavor
that.
text fan as
Oh
well.
yes. B always has her flavor text
Set the
reading.
mood for us.
So let's set the mood.
Got some paint in your throat?
Yes, I do. The Grand Painters Studio, La Bateau Lavoie in Montmartre, has launched a friendly competition to determine whose name is soon to become as famous as such illustrious predecessors as Cézanne, Monet, Renoir, Toulouse-Lautrec. In order to distinguish yourself from the others, you must become the best in your field by fulfilling in the style of orders as quickly as possible while improving your tools and your technique. But take heart, the competition may be tough, but the glory will be gained that is worth the effort. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, so we're painting in the style of.
In the style of.
So we're currently copiers while we
No.
hone our skills.
No, we're not copying anything.
No?
No, in the style of.
Oh.
Does not say
we
plagiarism.
We are eluders.
We are eluding. It's like we're in school and they tell you to paint something.
Hey, way to bring
in
it back
the
to the
style
theme.
of this.
Yeah. Art school.
So, smock you. It's not what we're doing. All right, so in this game, friends, what we're going to be doing is each of us has our own player boards here, and we have some bonus artists that we're going to pick one from just a moment. But what we're going to be doing is replacing our little assistants here, which, look at this, friends. They're little painters with paintbrushes and stuff. Oh my gosh.
Have a beret.
They have a beret. They have a giant paintbrush.
It's a big paintbrush.
It's a paintbrush considering like the
So
size of
pink.
their head. Yeah. The size of their head compared to the paintbrush. I need to use smock more. There you go. Use it in whatever.
In good health.
In good health there, Panda. So we're going to be placing our assistants here around this outer circle and then also on this inner circle. As you can see, this board actually rotates, so it will move as we go along throughout the game, okay? But for the setup, there is the initial setup where we have certain spaces are at the top and bottom, and then we have these tiles that are going to be in place depending on the number of players. So this game plays up to 4 players. So in a 4-player game, these spaces would be removed so the whole board is accessible. But for a 2-player game, they say to use some of these markers to indicate those spaces are blocked. Not permanently throughout the game because, like I said earlier, this board will rotate. So what's going to happen is we are going to place our assistants one at a time. I will place assistant, David will place an assistant, and vice versa on one of these spaces. Now, some of the spaces...
Did you just claim first player?
Yes, I did. I just did.
That's random.
So some of these spaces have 2 spots that are open with divided by this line. Some of them don't. They just have a single space. So only one assistant can be occupied in a space. So here, only one assistant, whereas versus here, there could be 2 assistants. Now, you cannot place your assistant... I don't think you can place, I can't place 2 of my own here, correct? Or could I?
Oh, I think you probably could as long as I didn't take it.
Okay.
Any
We'll
open
double
space.
check that and make sure if it's an open space, if that's available, or if you have to pick 3 unique spaces. So as we are doing that, we're going to do a quick hydrate here.
Says any open space.
Okay, cool.
So go for it. You want to hog the yellow?
Okay.
You do
So one assistant per spot, but it could be any player color. So as we place, we're going to place all of our assistants out, and then we will resolve them one at a time. Now it says in the game, you will place your assistant like this, standing upright, and then as you resolve it, you will place it face down, like laying down, to say that they have taken their action. So we are going to do that just to keep, because it specifically says to in the game. So I know it might be difficult to see, but we'll try our best to make sure that, this assistant has been used, this assistant has not been used, etc. So once we do and place all of our assistants out, we will resolve them one at a time. And then when we resolve all of our assistants, the board will rotate one space over clockwise, and we will remove all of our assistants except one, leaving them on the current space that they are, and then just stand them back up.
That is the little twist.
That is the little twist.
Rondo, you have to plan for your future moves as well.
Plan for future moves. Okay, so what do all these spaces mean? Well, first we have these that just have paint tubes. That is acquiring that color of primary color cubes based on the cubes that we see here in the supply. Now, the number of cubes is based on what the threshold is on our player board. At the beginning of the game, we each start with 3. So let's say I placed one of my assistants here, then I activated him to take that action. I would get 3 yellow cubes and place it here into my color palette. Now, you're only allowed a maximum of 12 cubes total in your color palette.
At the end of the round.
At the end of the round.
Yes.
So you can
can't
gather.
have 12 prior to that.
Okay, thank you.
Or more than 12.
So you can gather more, but then at the end of the round, which is when all of our assistants have been resolved and the board rotates and we have drawn back 2 of our assistants, then we can only have 12 maxed here.
Yeah.
In our tableau. So this is to gain yellow pigment, blue pigment, red pigment. All right. Now you will see also we have some supply colors that are secondary colors, green, purple, and orange. Those can be used if you place your assistant at a space like this, and when you activate it, you will need to turn in those colors in order to create the number of pigments of that color based on your threshold here. Okay, so let's say, for example, I placed one here. I would turn in 1 red and 1 yellow, and I would make 2 orange pigments. Okay, and these can go up, and I will explain how they are in just a second. Okay, so here, these are the mixing. So to do the orange, the purple, and the green, you would need to turn in those colors in order to mix. Whenever you see the items for here for these gray spaces, you will see the paint tube, the palette, what is that called?
Yeah, you're right. That's the palette.
Your palette and the paintbrush. That means you could move up the threshold on your player board. However, it is kind of hard to see on here, but on the bottom of every one of these tracks, there are 2 cubes here. So not only would you need to put your assistant here to activate it to do this action of increasing your threshold, you would need to turn in 2 cubes of any color.
Yes.
2 cubes of any color in order to move your threshold up 1 space. Okay? Now, as you are moving up your thresholds here, there are spaces here in the middle at the 6th location that will give you a bonus. When you increase the threshold to the 6th location, you have an option of either A, gaining 6 prestige points, which are your victory points for the end of the game, or you can gain an additional assistant. Okay, now this is a one-time, this activates only once per the threshold. So in theory, you can gain 3 more assistants for the remainder of the game, or you can gain 18 more points for the remainder of the game, okay? Now, if you're able to maximize your assistant or you maximize your threshold all the way to the 10, you get the option of either taking a full 10 points if you gathered an assistant back here, or if you ended up getting prestige points back here, instead you would gain just the net 4 points. So you would not get an additional 10.
Right. You just go from 6 to 10.
6 to 10, okay? And these are all scored at the end of the game, all right? Hello, Timey. Hello, Tech. Welcome in.
Hey, yo.
So as we're going along, you're going to be making sure that you do those actions and keeping up with your thresholds, because the more things you can paint, the better, the quicker it will accelerate you completing paintings and for you to end the game, right? Now, there are other spaces on the board that I have not talked about. First will be this one here.
Oh, wait, do this one first.
Oh, yes, thank you. This one here is a painting of an actual, like, I don't know.
Famous work of art.
A famous work of art. You will gather one famous work of art or activate one of these bonus actions. Now you will see that there are white cubes. Why are there white cubes on the board, you say? Well, there is this spot here in the middle, which will allow you to get the number of white cubes based on where your threshold is on your player board. White cubes can be used in a few ways. First, they can be used to turn in to do a bonus action, and we will describe what they are when we choose to use them. It's a one-time action. Or they can be used to fill in as a wild color on one of your squares here on your painting. Now, every painting will have 9 squares that need to be filled in, and the colors that are indicated are the colors that have to be there. However, if you do use white to help you complete a painting, that is fine. You will just lose -2 points from the total of completing that painting for every white cube you use.
It's just a little fadey. It's just,
Yeah.
Wasn't quite as nice.
You
The
got
colors aren't-
lazy and you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it on there.
You were very
and-
starving and you had to stretch your color a little bit with adding some white in.
So adding some white. So there we go. So these will get, these bonus cards will, if somebody chooses to use one on their turn, they will turn in the corresponding white cubes, activate that bonus action, and then the market will get refilled. When the red palette space, gathering pigment space, reaches either here with the arrow or down here with the arrow, then these bonus cards will be removed and 3 new ones will be displayed for the game. Okay, so some of these that are out here are limited, and then you'll have to use it or lose it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a bonus additional variant to the game.
Same thing happens with the paintings as well. When the red hits the top or the bottom, we will wipe those and put 3 new.
Yes.
So if you got something that's a little stale, nobody's grabbing it, that's
Yeah.
a way that the game will reset those.
So that's what this space does. Then we have this space over here, which allows you to paint onto your canvases. So if you have a canvas in front of you, you can paint according to your painting threshold. So however many cubes you can take from your palette onto your canvas will be based on the number indicated here on this track. All right. And then finally, we have this for the black cubes. There are a limited number of black cubes in the game. There are only 5 of them. And why is that important? Well, because if you turn in 1 orange, 1 purple, and 1 black, they will go here in the middle and they will count as 6 prestige points at the end of the game. And they do count against your 12.
They do not count against your
They
12.
don't. Okay, so that's good to know.
But they can't be used for anything. So once you make it, you get 6 points,
Yes.
but you don't use that black for anything else.
Right. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is just straight up points. If you're like, I don't know what to do, I have all of these secondary colors, I don't need them for my painting, I'll just turn them in for a black and get 6 points at the end
And
of the
6
game.
points isn't bad. I mean, you can see these paintings, they range like 10, 12, 14 points. 6 points made out of 3 cubes.
Yeah.
I mean, you did have to make those 3 through other means as well, so that's a
Right.
little tougher. But still, it's not,
Right.
It's nothing to sneeze at. I wouldn't sneeze at 6 points.
Nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so that's the outer ring. And then here in the inner ring are 3 additional spaces, and then the very center can be used as many assistants can be there, hence the infinity sign. Okay, so this is again to gather as many white cubes of pigment as your threshold indicates. Here means if you have an assistant here, you can choose whether or not to either A, rotate the board 0 spaces, so leave it as is, or B, rotate the board 2 spaces over. So instead of you can just leave it as is here, or we can shift it 2 rows over clockwise. All right. This one means you can take the first player token and 1 white pigment cube. And it does say in the rules that the person that already has the first player cannot put their assistant there to like hoard first player.
Right.
So this is a first round probably for me, and then I would have to wait until you got it and vice versa.
Yeah. And if nobody goes there, it doesn't rotate. The person who had it keeps it.
Okay.
So.
And that here is if you have an assistant there, you can mimic another assistant anywhere else on the board.
From it specifically says one of the outside ring. So you can't mimic the rotating the first player thing
and they would have to be something that's already stood up.
Still standing, has not been used yet.
Okay, so a currently still standing assistant before you lay them down. Okay, so that could be used here.
Yep.
All right. Then one final thing, when we place all of our assistants out, and if this gets activated, then we will resolve it as normal. And then we will take back 2 of our assistants into our tableau and leave one of them on the current space that they are at and rotate it. So it does make sense to look ahead wherever you're placing your assistant, because it's always going to be in a clockwise rotation. So you can see, like, maybe I will be painting something and I will need some more yellow pigment. I might want to place one of my assistants here just so I can gain some yellow pigment for the future. All right. Now we will explain our mentors. These are like our mentor cards. We each get 2 random at the start of the game. They each have special abilities that will help us throughout the game. And then right now we will choose one. David will choose his, and then I believe that's all the things.
That's it. We're ready to get painting.
Very cool. And hello, Reezer. Thank you so much for the work, or for the lurk, not the work. Hopefully you're not working today. If you are, I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, Razor.
And let me know, chat, how our audio and visuals are sounding and looking. Always want to make sure that you can hear us and see us okay. If you want to give us a little stream status, I would appreciate that. Pop in those mogwais if everything's good to go, or the gremlins if something needs to be updated. All right, so for me, I have got Claude Monet.
Ooh.
His ability is each time you perform the acquire yellow pigments action, which is this one here, I can immediately paint 1 to 2 yellow spaces, which can be on 1 to 2 paintings. Now, I did not mention this before, but I think you can only have 2.
You can have unlimited.
You can have unlimited paintings in front of you?
Yes.
Do you get any minus points if you don't complete them?
No.
Okay. So I can just take as many as I want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he allows me to paint yellow spaces on up to 2 different paintings if I wanted. So that's kind of cool. Then I have Paul Gauguin, I want to say.
Ooh,
Gauguin.
Gauguin.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to his family. At the beginning of the game, choose a secondary color, orange, green, or violet, and place a pigment of this color on this tile. Each time you perform the mix 2 primary colors action to produce this color, you can replace one of the required pigments with a white pigment. Okay, so, and that means, like, let's say I chose green, I could replace either 1 yellow or 1 blue with a white instead.
Not bad.
That is not bad. Okay. I don't know if anyone has any thoughts in the chat. Let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards Gauguin, whatever. But I'm not sure. What about yours?
All right. Well, I have Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. Toulouse-Lautrec's ability as my mentor. On each painting, I can paint 2 spaces with any color other than white. Now that feels really powerful because what that's saying is instead of blue, I could put a red here or a whatever.
So
and
you
still
don't,
get
colors
full
don't
points
mean anything.
for 2 of the spaces per painting.
Okay.
I'm actually colorblind.
Oh, no. Which is not a bad thing. We do
No,
have
I'm
friends.
just saying if you're a painter and you're colorblind, that's tricky.
Sure, okay.
No, I think he just has a real wild style.
Yeah. Small height, but large power. Hello, Eva. Welcome in. Welcome,
Sorry, that
welcome.
wasn't to mock or make fun of her in any way. It was just I use whatever colors I want to use.
Sure. Understood.
Up to 2 times per painting. So my apologies if that went over wrong. That was okay. Or I could be Vincent van Gogh, which is kind of a big deal. I can keep 16 pigments at the end of every round instead of 12.
Wow.
So he has a very big palette to hold all the paints.
Very big.
But, I mean...
Yes, very
Toulouse-Lautrec.
unique, Eva. Very unique.
He was a very unique character, yeah. But I'm going to be Toulouse-Lautrec because being able to paint paintings 2 spaces with whatever color feels like super duper strong.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be Paul Gauguin. Oh, how do we say that? Can we look this up? Can we look it up? Go ahead, look it up, please.
Okay.
Because I don't want to... He was famous. He's in this game. So, and what's cool is there's a little notch in your player board, so they go right into this cool little thing. So then our other duders go away. How do we say it? How do we say it? He was born in France. What do? You check the internet. Smock that! Size does matter. This is Colors of Paris, Eva.
Gauguin.
Gauguin. Okay, Paul Gauguin. That even sounds cool. I like it. So we are playing Colors of Paris.
Oh, Gauguin.
Gauguin? Gauguin.
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 Paul Gauguin.
Paul Gauguin. Okay, so this is Colors of Paris. Can you hand me the rule book, please?
Yep. Paul Gauguin.
So this game is from Super Meeple. We are apprentice painters under the tutelage of some world-renowned games.
Toulouse-Lautrec.
Toulouse-Lautrec.
Gauguin.
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 Gauguin?
I think it's Gauguin.
Gauguin.
We just heard it. We just heard it.
Where's the microphone?
Gauguin. Okay. So it's a worker placement, resource management. We're trying to mix our paints, do the paintings, have some fun, be the first person to paint 2 paintings, and yeah, it's very colorful. I love it. Hope you like drinking and dancing, girls, for Lautrec.
Well...
I'll just slide him over a little bit so you can see him better. All right, so I'm going first. I am going to... So I have to look ahead.
Eva, do you have some painting history knowledge? Is this something that you...
Yeah,
enjoy?
is this like an art history thing? Because that's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I would not have known anything about Lautrec, so...
Please help us.
And I definitely didn't know anything about Gauguin.
Gauguin. Oh, so at the beginning of the game...
You get 2 turns. You should Gauguin.
Smock that. Smock you. What did we say? Smock out. I don't know.
Smock out.
Okay, so I have to choose a secondary color.
Yes.
I like
Green, orange,
purple.
or purple.
I'm doing purple.
You going purple? Okay.
Yeah, so I know. So my bonus is when I mix the primary colors to make that secondary color of purple, I can substitute a white for either red or blue. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, knowing that I need paint. We need paint, but also so first off, we need paint because paint helps us increase our threshold. So I definitely need to just gain paint right now.
Yes.
And currently all that's available to us is blue and yellow right now because the red is blocked to get a basic, and none of us have pigment to start with to mix.
Yeah.
So
And we can't pay with white for boosting up our tools, so that one will be available as well.
Okay. So I am going to
Go Gan.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go here. Okay.
Blocking the blue. Let's see what's up.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna give me some yellow.
I'm gonna go here.
I'm going to go here and take the spot so I can get more paint.
You know you have to pay and paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you get to resolve these in whatever order.
True.
So I
True.
can take the yellow paint to then
True.
do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do here. No. Here.
Ooh, mixing early. Okay. Yeah, I'll get some white paint.
Okay. Then it always resolves with first player, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna gain. First, I'm gonna do my white, and I get 3. So 3 of them. They just go here because they're wild.
Oh, I shouldn't have done white. Oh well.
It's okay. First round.
Yeah.
And then you resolve 1.
I should have done the mimic so I could get blue. Although white does help me get towards those, so I guess that's not bad. Okay, so I'll just take my yellow paint. I get 3 because that's my current level of ability.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do a blue, and I get 3 blues. Thank you.
I'll do my whites, so I get 3 white paint.
And does white paint count against your threshold?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's all about the amount of tubes that you have open at the same time. So
Got it.
more than 12 and they start drying out too fast.
Okay, so then I'm going to resolve to mix, and because of my ability, I can do 1 blue with 1 white.
Okay, and get 3 purple.
And get 3 purple.
No,
No,
2 purple. Right.
2 purple.
Because the mixing is about your palette.
Correct.
Okay. So not bad. You already got a secondary color in play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I'll use my last one. And I don't want to use my yellow because...
Ooh, Eva says he was in Moulin Rouge movie and a book by Christopher Moore called Sacre Bleu, which I did not finish, which caused me to fall down a Google hole. Okay.
Sacre bleu! All right, so I turned in...
Thanks for sharing, Eva. That's awesome.
I turned in 2 white in order to bump up my pigment production
Okay.
tool up to the next space.
Okay. So that's all resolved.
Yes.
So now we take back.
So the order
Do we
of
take
ops,
back or do we rotate?
we rotate? So the order of ops is rotate the upper board. That's first.
Okay.
So because nobody went here, it will rotate the standard 1 space.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Mine's actually in the middle.
So this is... There we go. Okay. Then replace any painting cards that were taken. None were.
Yep.
Discard dried pigments. So discard down to 12. We are both way to the good.
Yep.
And then retrieve our assistants except for 1, which we stand up.
Okay.
So I'm assuming we do that in player order. In turn order, stand one of your assistants on the lower board. So it has to be on this ring out here, not those. Stand them up and then bring back the rest of your assistants.
Okay.
So who are you keeping?
Well, I did not play that efficiently.
I mean, being able to paint is going to be tough on that next turn.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you think you'll be ready to paint? You have to get...
Yeah. I'll have to get a card.
Okay.
So
I mean, if you leave that one there, that blocks me from being able to do it.
Right. So I'm going to do that. And then these 2 come back.
Okay.
Come back, assistants.
So That allows me to...
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Okay, which one are you doing?
So I can block red.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 spaces here, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I will block red. I'll take some red paint.
Okay.
And I will bring back my other 2.
All right, and then I still have the first player token. Yes, this is a very pretty game. I agree. I
do love the look of this, and I love the spinning rondelle.
Yeah.
They did a great job at producing this.
So I'm doing here.
Okay, then I better swoop in and not let you block both.
And then I'm going to, I think.
Did I want to do that? You haven't played yet. Can I change? Thank you. I'm gonna make more paint. I'm gonna try and crank up that. So I get another assistant. I want another assistant.
I want him now.
Yeah, so here's some of the paintings that we get to paint. Some Monet's Bridge in Giverny? Was that the name?
Mm-hmm.
The Van Gogh lilies. I forgot who did the ballet dancer.
You would have seen Toulouse-Lautrec's painting. Lots of those paintings of Can girls were his.
Oh, maybe that was what we just saw in there.
Okay. Interesting. What do I want to do? I think I want to paint some
Just
things.
paints Gauguin girls.
Silly. I want to see. I'm just gonna try this. See what happens.
Ah.
See what happens.
Not getting locked out. So I can make more yellow. I'll just make more white paint.
Okay.
Where do I want to go next, actually?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do I want to be like mixing? Nah, I'll come in, I'll grab something. Just so I have an idea of what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm resolving. Boom. I'm going to take this one.
Okay. And we do not refill until the end of the round.
So I'm going to do this so you can see.
And when you do this action, you can take a painting or use one of the bonus cards.
Correct.
You don't do both.
I don't have enough cubes for that.
Very true. Okay, so I will resolve my red painter. So I'm now at 4 in production of pigment.
Nice.
So I get 4 reds.
Okay. So I'm going to use my mimic and mimic this one to increase up to 4, and I'm gonna turn in 2 whites.
Okay. And I should have done that first. No, that was not an optimal play. Okay, so I am going to grab a painting because I've got a lot of red and yellow, and orange is coming towards me. I'm making orange, so I can probably leave this person here. I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
So I can make orange, and there's some red on there, so that seems like a good one for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then I'm going to do this, and it allows me to paint, and I have 1 square.
You get to put one out.
Square. I shall paint purple.
Very nice.
Here.
Okay, and then I am going to increase my pigment production ability. So that takes 2 cubes. So I'll turn in one of my reds since I have 4 of those, and this white, and bump that up to 5.
Nice.
I should have done that first and then that because
Nice.
I would have gotten more red.
Okay. So now we rotate.
Okay, rotate. 1 is normal because nobody went there. We refill. And then check your pigment levels. We're both fine.
Yep.
All right. Who are you leaving? First player?
Ooh. That's unfortunate. I do need some green. And I do have some blue, so maybe I'll go for yellow. Oh shoot, I can't. No, I won't be able to do yellow.
You can't use this for green. That's right. It's only
No, it's only for purple. That's why I chose at the beginning of the game. So does not matter.
Yeah, you can't make any green.
Ugh. Well, that was blue urns.
So would you like to make orange? I'm assuming you have to.
It has to be one of the outer rings.
Yeah.
It has to be one of the outer rings. So that's just a poopy decision on my part. Dang it. That was not ideal. Oh well. I'll just leave them because I can't leave it in the middle.
Yep.
Darn. That was not ideal.
That's
not
the piece that we have to
ideal.
learn about this, right? Like we have to be
it's
thinking about that.
been a while since we've played this one.
Yeah.
But
All right,
we
so
have it in our collection for a reason, and I
gonna
think I
stand
remember
up
why, because
my
I'm like,
orange production
ah!
and bring these two back. All right. Well, that was a good reminder that we have to be thinking about not only this turn but like next turn.
Turns ahead. Okay, so still back to me.
Back to you, Gauguin.
Go again. Sheesh. Okay. I'm a Gauguin's apprentice. That's what I am.
And there's no way to make yellow. Like you can't.
I can't turn in like 2 whites or whatever.
No, it's a bummer.
That's all right. I'll do here. I'll get some red.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at this person, and this thing I want to have happen is coming next. So I'm all good with that one. So that'll probably be my person that ends up even staying. So I don't have to worry about that, which is great. What do I want to do? Painting is not bad to boost my painting ability. Oh, but if I boost my palette ability, then I can make more orange.
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. So let's do that. I'm going to do that. And hopefully I'll remember when we're doing the resolving to do that first before I do that so that I make more orange. Good. All right. What you can do with your last assistant?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just go here. Oops.
Okay. And I'll get some white. Get some spending cash.
Okay. So I'm going to do red first.
How many you get now?
I get 4.
4 reds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I am going to do... Well, I'll get my white. So I get 5 white because that's where I'm at with my tube.
Nice. Okay. Then I'm going to paint.
So it's still painting 1. Oh, no, this is your
No,
boosting.
this is to boost it.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm going to boost it, and I'm
Spend
going to turn in
2.
these blues.
Okay. Okay, and then I will bump up my palette, and I will turn in 2 white to do that. 3.
And then this, I can't do anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a bummer.
He's on a nap. He's taking a nap.
All right, with my last guy, I will turn in 1 red and 1 yellow to mix for orange, and that produces me 3 orange.
Nice.
So I am extremely good at mixing, and those slot in right in between the red and the orange. This
Red and yellow?
Red and yellow, thank you. This little wheel is great. Okay, so that's all of our workers.
Yep. Rotate.
Rotate.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. We rotated. We refill if needed. We don't. We check our levels. I am at 4, 7.
I'm at
10.
5.
You're at 5. So we're still good. The limit is 12. And then, all right, Jess has stood up her palette maker.
Palette maker.
Want to boost my picnic ability, right?
Boost your picnic ability.
My pigment production ability. Okay.
You sure you don't want first player? Because that space is like permanently blocked for me now. So pigment. Getting some pigment. No, I'm going to paint. Paint.
Okay. I should probably be painting as well. So I'm going to boost that, and I can pay for that with white. Or, oh, so these bonuses. This is pay 4 whites and do a paint action. So if painting is like blocked, or if you need to do 2 or whatever, that's cool. What's this one? Oh, this one, pay 6 white and boost one of your tool levels up 2 spaces, or
2 of them, 1 space.
1 space.
And then what's this one?
This one, 5 whites. When you use this card, immediately either mix 2 primary colors according to their palette level, or mix the 3 secondary colors. So basically, it's a way to do this action, or
primary into secondary.
Two primary. Oh, or do a palette action. So either do a palette action or. So are these bonuses just ways to do an extra action, but you have to go to a space in order to do it? So it's like.
You do?
Well, you have to go here in order to get that bonus.
Oh.
So I don't see how it's all that great. I don't know. I'm not really like, hey, I should go do one of those. We'll see. We'll see if at any point we're like, maybe there's other ones that are a little better.
All right. Place your assistant.
All right. Let's paint.
Let's paint. Boop 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 bum 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 bum.
Go Big Blue.
Yeah.
Go Smock You.
Go smoke you. Okay.
What'd you get? 4? Oh no, we do that later. Sorry.
I mean, you can give it to me now and then give more later. Is
Is that how this game works?
So for then friends that are hanging out in the chat, are there any games that you enjoyed watching this weekend? I know there was some Keystone played, some Keystone North America. It's always a fun one.
So I can't boost my painting.
I'm sure there were probably lots of word games going to be played. Word games are always fun.
So I could go here, and that would allow me to paint twice, because I could mimic one of those. Which seems like an okay thing. But what do I want next round?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Right? Because it'd be nice to boost my painting ability, but I don't really want purple right now.
Wait,
could
you wouldn't
get
get
yellow.
purple. You wouldn't get purple.
I know. I don't want to do that space because I can't make purple.
Oh, I understand.
So I don't want to place a person there to try to hold for that. I mean, I guess I could. It would block your ability to boost it, but yeah, we'll just keep cranking. See if I can't get close to that extra assistant.
Okay. So I'm going to resolve first. I am... Let's see. I guess
I'll be getting a bunch of red next time.
I'll paint first. So can you... Yeah. And that allows me to paint 2.
Paint 2.
So I'm going to paint this purple and this red here.
Very nice. 1/3 of the way done to
Getting
your
there.
masterpiece.
Getting there. All right. What are you doing? Henri Deleuze-Lautrec's assistant.
Okay, I'm going to paint as well. I get to do 1, so I'm going to grab one of my oranges.
Okay.
Get out there.
I'm going to do blue pigment, please. And I get 4.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I will do my boost. So I'll spend 2 whites to do that. That takes me up to 5.
Nice.
Getting closer to an extra
Then
assistant.
I'll do the palette mixing. And I will turn in... I'll do 1 and 1. Oh, or should I wait to do that for purple? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I'll do this. And that's going to move my palette up by 1. So now when I mix, I get 3 secondary colors.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will do my other. I will do this last white. And I will do... I'm going to get a bunch of red.
Okay.
So I guess I'll spend this as my other. So 1 white and 1 red to boost up again.
Okay. I'll rotate the board.
All right, who are you bringing back?
Ooh, I do need... Okay, yellow, it needs to happen to make green. Oh, darn it. Yeah, but there are 2 spaces there.
Yeah.
So I will do this. Block you from getting yellow, which I don't think you need.
Okay, I'm going to stand up one of my reds because I don't want green. All right, what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna get this. I need some whites just to have in my arsenal, you know.
Okay, I am going to finally get up to an extra assistant. I am 1 away.
Nice.
That's all I need.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Darn it. Well, I guess I could do that one more time, eh? Oh, I could do this to mix. I will need this to mix for purple. That's right. I will need to do that. Okay.
Cool. Make some more.
Darn
purples.
it. Darn it. I keep forgetting going up here. Having an extra assistant would be helpful. Oh, boo earns.
All right. So I'm making red pigments. I'm boosting up to get another assistant.
Ooh, this is really pretty.
Let's boost our painting ability. So do that.
All right, time
All
to
right.
resolve.
Resolve.
I am going to get 4 white.
Okay, I'm gonna get all. Nope. Oh, which do I want to do first?
Which one do you want to do first?
Oh, it's 6 either way because the next spot is also 6. So I will do the red first to get 6 red.
Okay.
I got a lot of red paint.
I'm going to do yellow. That will give me 4.
Okay, I am going to boost my pigment making ability, which gets me up to the spot where I get a 4th assistant. I could also have taken 6 points.
Now your assistant can't be used this round. It has to be used next.
Right.
Because we're resolving assistants.
If I get another one up later, I might go for points, but right
Okay.
now I think having an assistant early game is good.
I do this. And
Very purpley. Ooh, choices, right?
yeah. So do I
'Cause
want to use...
You need reds,
Right.
but
But I have enough. So I think I'm going to do this.
you're not going to use your ability?
Nope. Because I'm planning to use one of these.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get 3 purple.
Nice. Very good. So you turned 2 into 3. That's not bad.
Yeah. Let's see. 4, 8. Oh no! I'm going to have to...
Are you over?
I'm over. Darn.
By how much?
Let's see. 4, 8, 9, 10, 14.
2 over? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm doing my palette.
I might
my
have to just
painting
ditch
ability,
some yellow.
which is going to
That's
be...
fine.
Oh, I need reds. So I'm going to ditch 1 red and 1 yellow.
What are you going to do? What are you?
Boosting my painting ability.
Understood.
So do those to make that a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions too on this game, please feel free to ask. All right, so we're going to rotate the board.
Yeah. All right, and
I'm going to keep this person
nice.
and move those back.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I can get a bunch of blue. I don't have any blue, and I need blue. That seems reasonable.
You're blue. Num-nee-num,
So I'm gonna leave
num-nee-num,
Blue boy
num,
over there.
num-nee-num-num.
Bring back these 2.
Can't believe you already have another assistant.
I
Dang. All right.
went whole hog after that.
All right, so I have to get rid of some
Oh yeah, it's down to 12.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
Bye, yellows.
Okay.
All right, what you doing?
I need to get some green.
This is that fun one where it's like you've got these various levels that you're trying to get better so that when you do the action, they're stronger. But at what point do you say, like, I also just need to do the action as opposed
Right.
to, like, boosting its ability?
Right.
So I like that. Getting some greens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Painting is blocked. That's a bummer. Well, how about I increase my ability to paint? I will block that.
Boo earns.
But remember, the mimic is available, so...
Oh, that's right.
Is anything ever really blocked? Block the smock. Can't block the smock. You can't block the smock.
Ah!
Block the smock. Can't block the smock.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
House might be burning down,
It's fine.
but
This is
it's
fine.
fine. Everything is fine.
We're gonna get some new paintings and stuff out here.
Everything
soon.
is awesome.
When this hits this, whoosh,
Everything is cool because you're part of a team.
'cause you're making some green.
Everything is awesome because I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing.
Today?
Mhm.
I have nothing to say. I take forever to make my turn, so. That is a joke.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Why do all those need blue and red?
Okay, I'll just do this. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It would be nice if you just do that space.
This one?
Yeah.
Because you want it to move to, or don't move at all?
Yes.
Gotta,
You choose.
you gotta share with me your plans there.
You choose.
You choose me?
I choose you. Gussa chew.
So I am getting a lot of blue paint. So why
You
don't
are getting a lot of blue paint.
I'm gonna double down on my painting ability. Maybe I'll actually get a 5th assistant. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Oh, and I still have one more. Bunch of red, more orange.
Ooh.
Orange.
Orange. Orange.
Do I want to be first player? Do I want white?
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
Or do I want to mimic you and go grab something from there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
This is tricky. Very tricky. Maybe I'll boost my palette ability. What was I saying about you taking a little while to make a choice? So that guy's... Whoa.
Assistant down! He was like, "You're taking too long. I'm out of here." Was that a good idea to get another assistant? It's like more things.
I got the
Hey,
feisty one.
Deadpan, welcome in.
I will take first player.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we got to resolve.
So you resolve first. You're still first for now.
Boom. So I'm going to do this action, which allows me to paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a one-time thing, so I'm going to turn this in.
And you get to paint two
And then,
cubes.
where does this go? Just
discard it, yeah.
Okay, this is discards. And I have to paint 2 cubes. So I'm going to paint one of these. And one of these.
Nice. Getting closer.
Getting closer.
All right.
Getting closer to
I'm going to do my
my
mimic ability.
goal.
And I'm doing this first because it has to be with one of the assistants that's still standing.
Right.
So I'm going to do the increased painting ability person.
Okay.
So I'm going to boost this up 2. So I'm going to spend 2 reds in order to boost that up. Not boost up 2. Spend 2 to boost up 1.
Yes.
Okay. Done.
Okay. I'm going to do my green.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 1 yellow, 1 blue.
For 3
And that's going to make
greens.
3 greens.
Very nice. That is where your palette mixing ability is. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to do Mr. Blue. I get 6 blue
Wow.
because I can squeeze the hell out of a tube. Gotta get all of
Fuck
it.
out. Fuck out.
You gotta really work.
No, stop. No, just stop.
All right, you do your mixing. What do you spend in the mix?
I'm gonna do these.
Okay.
And I'm gonna increase my mixing ability.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna increase my painting ability again. I'll spend 2 blues because I just got a bunch of them up to there, and then use that to take first player
And a white cube.
and a white cube. All right, so we rotate.
Yep.
Okay, and then am I now first player? Does that take effect right now?
I don't know.
guess
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're just choosing
Yeah, they're
who we're
blocked
to stand
anyways.
up.
So I'm standing up that person
I guess I don't need orange.
because I will be the person painting in the next round.
It's me.
Orange, yellow, or increase your palette.
I'm gonna do palette. Palette increase.
All right.
And then do those two. Thank you.
Okay. All right. First player is me. Where do I want to set my assistant? So I got painting set. I've got blue. I've got.
What's really neat too is on the back side of these you can see what painting like comes about.
So the red hit over here. So actually all of these
Go away.
go away. We forgot to do the refresh part. So we get some ones that need yellow. There's a purple. A lot of shifty bonuses. Okay, so we already saw that one.
Yep.
That's the spend 6 to boost 2.
And these are the same thing.
Those are the same thing, and they are exchange colors. So it costs 5 white pigments to do. You can immediately exchange 1 to 4 pigment colors, not white or black. You can only exchange primary for primary or secondary for secondary. So you can exchange within the blue, yellow, red circle and within the orange.
1 for 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So up to 4.
Okay.
So you can take all 3 of those greens and make them purples or what else.
All right. What you doing?
Okie dokie.
Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Now that I'm second player, I have like a moment to
I
think.
can't pick up any cards. Blast. But maybe I should play for... Well, there's 2 spaces where it's going next, so that's not bad. Painting's blocked. I would love to do that. I guess I'll do this. I'll steal that. So I will be doing all the painting. So I better get ready to be able to paint.
Okay. I do that.
Get some white cubes. Okay.
Yep.
Darn, I want to grab a card so bad. I need another painting. Why do I only have one that I'm working on? Should I think about getting ready to make a black cube? I could work on getting some purple. I've got the stuff for purple. So 3 blues, 2 oranges, 2. So I need more red, but I can't get red. I've got the oranges that I need.
Tricky, 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 tricky.
Yeah. Maybe I will start thinking about what it might look like to make a black cube. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna get going on some purple.
What's gonna make a black cube?
Yeah, because you have to turn in a purple, an orange, and a green to make a black cube.
Right, but it's going clockwise.
Oh no, I know. I'm just prepping for the ability to do that in the future.
Okay.
Because I got all these assistants. They got to go to work.
Right. Okay.
And a lot of the things that I would like them to do are currently.
Boom!
Holy whites!
Batman!
Getting the white pigment.
Holy what, Batman?
Okay. So first I will paint with my mimic.
If y'all are watching this, this is not a strategic, like, watch Jess play this game so you know how to play it right. Like this, like, best strategery.
3.
I'm usually one that just, like, puts a thing down, does the action.
Okay.
I'm very bad at, like, prepping and doing future turns. David's much better at that.
This is definitely that game where it may be worth not doing something so great this turn in order to be able to do the great thing next turn.
Yeah. So, yeah. I just enjoy doing games. And as you all know, if you've watched me play
I just enjoy playing
this.
games with you.
Thank you. Likewise. I just would play games and, you all know my dice rolls are terrible and my card flips are terrible. But I enjoy playing the games. and I enjoy sometimes doing really well, and I also enjoy sometimes doing really terribly, but knowing that I learned and that I had fun is the thing.
Toulouse-Lautrec's ability.
What it says what?
I can paint 2 spaces with any color other than white. So I'm
What
gonna
do
take
you
this
do?
yellow
Is that on
and
the
put it
painting action?
red. Yes. So when I'm doing painting, and
So that was one of your painting spots?
yes, I can do up to 2 with different colors. So I put a yellow on the red.
Got it. Okay, so I'm doing... We're just going to the paint store. Getting wild here, everybody.
I'm going to make some purple.
We're getting wild.
So I'm turning in a red and a blue to make 3 purple.
All right, so then I'm going to mix. Use my 2 whites here to mix.
I never placed my 4th person. I'll just get white.
Okay.
How did I not place my 4th person?
I don't know. Here, get your... There, that's 6.
Thank you. Okay, so they have been used. Okay, good? Good.
Yep.
All right, so we will rotate.
Okay. And count the number
No
of
refill.
pigments you've got.
So I've got 4, 7, 10.
I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Good. Ride the borderline. Okay, so these 2 cannot be stood up.
Correct. My 2 cannot be stood up.
Those 2 can't either. So I guess yours has to be
there. Yep.
So I have to choose one of these 2. Do I want green?
Do
you?
you?
I can't make green because blue is blocked.
Yeah?
So I will stand up.
Our cat is letting us know.
Painter.
Slivers! Hi. You're playing Quirky Circuits. How did it go? How did that game go?
Okay. So I got plenty to do that.
We're playing Colors of Paris. Painting paintings.
So
in
if I
the
do that
Impressionist
twice,
era.
all right. Bam.
Oh, you're doing that, eh?
Because with 2 more, I get
A
up again.
Bacha. All right, so I'm going to do this because that's what I planned for.
Where are you going?
Nope, here.
Okay. I'm going to take the other one.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. The only thing that's a bummer is you have to paint the 2 primary colors because you can't use a white to make a secondary color, can you?
No. I mean, you can to make
I have,
purple.
Right. That's it. Okay.
But remember, these are out here, so you could spend 5 white to turn those greens into...
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing this, though. Bam.
Paint.
Going to paint. How was your game, Slivers? How was it? How was your Sunday?
I'm gonna do... Oh, I should get some paint. Because I have very little. I can get red.
Yeah, you blocked me here, you butt. Man.
The mimic was there. You could have mimicked. Do I want red? So, I have not placed my last person. If you wanted to change, what did you place last? Your painter? Or because the yellow was the one you had to leave. And that one you placed. So that one was your last one. If you want to move that
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Okay. So I know those 2 are going to do that. Do I want to mimic something? Do I want to mimic painting?
Ooh.
Maybe. But I don't have any paint, so I guess I should just get red. Okay.
All right, resolve.
Resolve! So I will boost my painting ability, spend 2. Okay.
Right, I am going to paint. And I can paint 2 things. So I'm going to do one of these and one of these. So close. So close.
Okay. I will grab a painting. I'm about to get a dump truck full of red. And I've got some purple.
Dump truck. What is that song?
Dumps in the truck. Alright, so I'm taking that one.
Goodness. Ah! Alright, I'm going to use my bonus.
Blocks in the smock. What's your bonus?
That. I'm going to do this
this.
for the bonus card.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this.
Spending 6.
Boom. Boom. I'm going to do this. And I'm actually going to use it to boost 2. 1, 2. Because I don't have to pay the thing, right?
No.
I don't have to pay these?
The 6 whites takes that over.
Okay, so I did this. So then I get another assistant.
Nice.
And that
Okay.
goes away.
I am going to do my other painting to take that up too, spending 2 whites to do that. And I am not going to take a 5th assistant. I am going to take
Points.
6-point certificate. So this is my paintbrush one. So they have 1 for each
yeah.
spot. So the paintbrush one, I took the 6 points.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
And then finally,
Yellow.
I get yellow, 4 yellows.
4 yellows.
Okay.
All right. I will do red. I get 6 red. That's 5, 6. Okie doke.
All right. Rotate the table. Turn the table
painting is blocked.
board.
All right. Do I want orange?
Yeah, dun,
I don't
dun,
want to make
dun,
a
dun,
black.
dun.
Do I want blue?
Ooh, you already have your second painting. Nice.
Yeah. I don't want blue. Sure. I guess I will make some orange.
Okay.
Can I make orange? I can't make orange.
What?
The yellow's blocked. Damn it. I guess I will use blue. Because can't do anything else.
I'm going to stand up take a palette. And then this comes back and this comes back. All right. So then this gets refilled.
Yes. 1 for each of those.
Ooh.
Oh, the mimic ability.
Okay.
And a 16-point painting.
Whoa.
I don't think the black cube ending is going to be the ending for this game. It seems like it's going to be the 2 paintings completed.
I think so too.
All right, so
And I didn't realize, but you can paint 6 squares. Crap. That stinks.
if I've got the paints, I'm getting a lot of blue.
Crap.
So I've got a lot of red. I've got some purple. What is the good? Well, I'm gonna steal the mimic early.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know they already want that. Oh. Okay, so I've got that. I've got that. I got that. I've got that. So if I do those 2, ooh, okay, if I do, so I have 3 things to place now. Okay, so I could do that, that. Okay, so I think I want to go here first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't paint. Dang it.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
blocking on this
dun.
game is tricky.
Bow, 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 bow. Love to feel the passion. I don't know. I got that song in my head now.
Jeez. Let me get white paint.
Okay, so if I did that, I don't have any of that. I can't paint anything this round. I can't paint anything this round, Dubbits.
Nope. That spot is blocked.
Dun, 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 dun. Yep. What did you learn, Eva? What did you learn? Go gone.
Go Gan.
Go Gan. Go Gan. Hey, legends.
Hey, legends.
What did we learn today? You don't have orange or green.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Trying to think here. With my last, he was married 3 times. Well, that seems pretty common. A lot of these artists, multiple partners. That seems common.
They probably weren't the easiest people to get along with.
Yeah. Fair statement. What was I doing? I had plans. That's right. Yep. Okay. That's what I was doing. Okay.
Make some green.
Yep. All right. Resolve.
Get some white. So get 6 white.
Okay.
This is my little pile of whites over here.
I'm going to get some blue. So I get 4 blue.
Okay. That worked out. I was worried
What?
that you were going to do this guy first.
Oh.
So,
Shoot. What are you taking?
I'm going to spend 5
Oh, do a bonus.
to do a bonus.
Okay.
So I'm going to do one of these, and I'm going to rotate my purples into green and an orange.
You had 2 purples?
I had 3 purples, so I turned 2 in, 1 to make a
Got
green,
it.
1 to make an orange.
Got it.
Now, theoretically, can I do 2 reds into things too?
4 exchanges.
Immediately exchange 4 color pigments, but I can exchange primaries for primaries. So I would assume I could do 2 reds into 2 primaries.
Is that what it says?
It says you can do 4 exchanges, up to 4 exchanges. Exchange 1 to 4 color pigments. You can only exchange primary for primary
And or.
and
Okay.
or second. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So I'm gonna do these 2 reds into yellows because I got a lot of blue coming. So
Got it.
okay.
All right. So then I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to get this duder.
All right.
This ponting. I'm realizing now I should have increased my...
I'm gonna make
Can
it
we
black.
move these up a little bit so we can see them on the screen? Maybe tuck them under your player sheet.
Sure, I got it.
Thank you. Okay. Then I'm gonna turn into green.
I like how married, but Eva is in quotes.
So one blue
Was he actually married?
into 6 green. I don't know why I
Wow.
need 6 green, but I'm doing it. Crap.
Well, in the future, you could potentially turn them into whatever secondary color you want.
Right.
Okay, I'm about to get 6 blues. There's so many blues.
Okay, and I'm doing this. So I essentially need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm doing. I'll
So
do
you
the
can
two.
paint 2 things.
No, I'm increasing.
Oh, you're
my
increasing.
Paint.
Gotcha.
Increasing my paint.
Gotcha. Okay. That's everybody.
Rotate.
Rotate. Well, I definitely want to be able to paint. So that's staying.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine up as well. And then
Yeah,
take
now we're
back-
getting to that point of the game where it's like, paint.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8,
yes.
10, 12, 13.
6, 10, 12, 16.
I'll get rid of. I don't need my blue.
14.
Yeah, I don't need a blue.
2 whites. Okay, so 2, 6. 12.
Now I'm regretting to not have that other guy. Oh, here we go. We need
Oh
to
yeah,
fill.
refills.
Ooh.
Wow. You're swimming in
Oh.
blue.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, that was the discard.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. He did dig the Suez Canal, so that is PG. I told
interesting.
y'all we're doing art history here. We're doing art history here.
So he was an artist, but also like a civil engineer?
I don't know.
Interesting. He was an interesting guy.
Well, what does it say? It has little blurbs. Let's see the blurbs. I forgot. On the back of the rules, it has little blurbs.
Oh, I think it's just that same.
Oh, it doesn't have the thing. Oh, I thought it had little blurbs about them.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's just their
paint
abilities.
6.
Darn.
I need
That would have been
purple.
cool if it had little blurbs about what they did,
All right. You
what
need
they
to
were
get some
known
purples.
for. All right. So I'm definitely painting. I'm gonna do this.
Yes. What
No, he was broke, says Eva. So he couldn't have been a civil engineer. That's why he was an artist.
Oh, maybe that's why he went to dig the Suez Canal. He was broke and he needed some money.
Maybe.
So maybe he wasn't the one that like designed it or anything. He just was a worker.
He was the worker. Part of the workforce.
Fascinating. All right. Okay. Well, I'm only gonna be able to paint once. I could try to take this up to 10. That's not bad. Okay, we'll see what happens. Put that there. Will I have enough time?
Red is blocked. Boo earns. Okay, so if I did that, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Neither of us has completed a painting yet.
But you have 6 things to paint. So you will finish one this round.
True.
So that's making me nervous. That I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just have to go here.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised that Toulouse-Lautrec's history is more tame than his. Yeah, he dug the canal. Did say he dug the canal. Interesting. So are those your 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are mine.
Okay.
All right. Last, but certainly not least.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, if I go here, yeah, I get a dump load of blue, but I claim painting next round and block you on that. Which feels like a big smock you.
Mm-hmm. Of course it does.
So, I think I'm going to take
Okay.
something that I don't really care all that much about this round, but I'm playing for the next round.
Sure. We'll go here then.
Okay?
Yep. Resolve.
Resolve. So let's make purple first. So turn in a red and a blue to make
3 purple.
3 purple. Okay. Okay.
Gonna do this. I'm gonna mimic this so I can paint.
Ooh.
Painting 3, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
So this is our first painting complete.
And no whites used to finish
Nope.
it.
Full points. Oh, look what I painted, y'all. It's so pretty. Pretty. Okay, so there's mine.
Very nice. All right. I will paint as well. So we'll do the red here. Which is that one? That was 1. We'll do my 3 purples. That's 4. And we'll do 2 yellows for 5 and 6.
Okay.
Okay, so this is finished. And I painted this wonderful landscape, which is very pretty. All right, so we both are 1 painting in.
Which one do you think was with Van Gogh on the night of the famous ear? Gauguin. I'm going to say Gauguin. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying Gauguin. All right. I'm going to paint again. And doing these 3 here.
Maybe it was Paul Cézanne. It's like his last name. Cézanne.
I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we had a lot of blue. 6.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's very bluey.
Yes, and I would have before tonight. I thought it was Toulouse-Lautrec. So it was Gauguin? Gauguin?
Were they down in the Suez? All right, me?
Crazy. No, it's me.
Oh,
No.
you sure?
No.
Oh, yes, it is you. You have 2 standing.
I'm going to get some white. 4.
Okay. And so now I will do this, and I will turn in 2 blues because I have a lot.
No, wait. No, after he came back. Wait, say that one more time, Eva. Say that one more time. Who was with Van Gogh on the night of the infamous ear thing? Okay.
Oh,
Me?
so it was probably Gauguin, but it was Gauguin after he came back from Suez. I think that's what she's saying.
Oh.
I think.
Okay. Okay.
All right, everybody.
Got
done.
the things. All right, rotate.
So rotate.
Oh, yes. So it was Gauguin after he came back from digging the canal. Interesting. Was he the one that gave him the idea?
Dude, you should have cut off your ear.
Send it to the person you love. Crazy.
So do you want green or do you want the draw card? Okay.
We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close.
So I got paint.
But before he went to Tahiti. He went to Tahiti? What? Man, we're learning so much today.
It's awesome. So ooh. No. All right.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
So I need 3 reds and a yellow. I've got 2 reds. Oh, I could do anything for that last one because I'm Toulouse-Lautrec and color has no meaning to me. I do what I want. So what gets points then? I guess here. Because I'm gonna paint and be able to finish that up. So I'll do that.
Okay. Van Gogh's idea, all his own. He was a little crazy at the time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about Vincent. No, no, no.
Alright, I guess nothing really matters.
To me.
So
Darn.
I'm just gonna get
I
a
think you're
bunch
going
of
to
paint.
take this one. Darn it.
And remember, you can throw whites on to get at least a little bit of points if you need to finish something up. Burp, burp, burp.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Darn it. GG's, love. Darn it.
So if you double paint, you can finish that.
Right?
You've got the yellows.
Mm-hmm.
You got the reds coming. So you'll get that done.
No, I know. I'm just
But
saying for
I've
the
got
point.
a certificate.
Yeah, you've already got certificates and stuff. So I was just trying to think of.
I think that certificate's probably going to be the difference.
And your black cube, too.
Oh, and my black cube.
Yeah. Darn it. And you don't get any points for leftover paint cubes, huh?
I don't think so.
End of
Alright.
the game.
So prestige for your completed paintings, black cubes, and on your tracks.
Okay.
That's it.
Wait, on your... Oh, got it.
And,
Okay.
yeah, these ribbons.
Darn it.
So, yeah, just throw it out there anywhere then.
I'll go... Oh, gosh. Yeah, because I guess it doesn't matter.
Argo, smock yourself.
Yep. Smock out. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go here. All right. Darn it. Van Gogh in today's time might have been diagnosed with bipolar. Interesting. Okay. All right, love, go ahead.
So I'm going to get a bunch of red.
All right. I will also get red, please. 4.
And then I will bump that up. Turn those two.
Okay, I will use my mimic to paint here. I get 3, so I will do 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and I will paint 3 reds, and then I will use Toulouse-Lautrec's ability and put this blue.
Just use your black cube on it.
And what did I paint? Oh, I painted the lilies.
Nice. What was your other one? What was your other one you did?
This landscape. I should.
Oh, nice.
There's a very definite color palette that I enjoy.
All right, so I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to take this, so I could do a secondary painting action with my 4 whites. And I will paint the last 2 parts
Very nice.
of my painting. So then, what did I paint, everybody? The dancing girl. Dun, 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 dun. Ha!
You painted the Toulouse-Lautrec?
On the cute side, Toulouse-Lautrec had a walking cane that was hollow to hold booze. Nice.
Smart.
Nice.
Okay. I can't make green, so.
All right, and then I got to increase. Dang it, I had enough to make orange. I was like just a few steps behind, so I could have gotten a black cube if I wanted. But, all right, we'll do that.
Okay.
So resolve.
So I have 24 plus 6, I have 30.
Plus 6.
Plus 6, I have 36. So I have my 2 paintings, 12 each. I have my certificate for getting up to the 6th spot on the painting track for 30. And then I have a 6-point black cube for 36.
All right, so I have 14 and 12 is 26. And that's all I got. That's
Good
all she wrote.
game.
GG's.
GG, sweetheart.
Eva asked, does it say who painted those prints?
It doesn't on them, which is unfortunate. I think they missed something.
Yeah, because we were supposed to be painting in the style of our mentors.
Yeah, so here's some of the others that are in there.
There are duplicates in here.
Yeah, this stack isn't all uniques. Here's the lilies again. Monet's bridge.
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Oh, there's the ballet dancers and the cannons.
Yeah, that's what I have here.
And you made this one.
Yep.
Okay, I think we saw that.
Yeah, so there was only a few that they have, and then they just repeat for different.
I wonder if there's one from each artist. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 different artists that are represented in the game.
So
with
let's
these.
see. So there's 4 here, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. 8?
No, the can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know this is Monet.
Yeah. Most of them are impressionistic. Yes, so these are all like well-known impressionist artists.
And that, I believe, is Van Gogh, right? He did those lilies?
Well, let's see. Let's teach. We've got some time. Let's do some teaching.
Let's
do some teaching, everybody. So, okay, who do we got? We got, what is this? The Monet Bridge? Right, you were saying? Monet.
Yeah, that's his bridge
Bridge painting.
on his
The Water Lily Pond, that one's called. The Water Lily Pond. A blue lily painting, you were saying is Van Gogh?
I believe so. They're purple lilies.
Oh, purple lilies.
Right?
Purple lily Van Gogh.
I guess, yeah.
Yes. So that is, it's called Irises.
Oh, they're irises. There we go.
Irises by
Yeah.
Van Gogh. So that's that one. Or at least in the rule book, should it say? Yeah, you would
You
think.
would think. Like, I think they missed
They totally missed.
by not giving that credit.
All right, so we got this one. So we got the pond. We've got the irises. And then
Gauguin was the can dancer, see?
okay, can dancer. Gauguin. Oop. Ooh, it does not say. What is this? Gauguin's painting. Gauguin painting. Hold on, let's do Gauguin paintings. Let's see what it says.
Okay.
Paul Gauguin paintings. Oh, interesting. It might be. It
the
might
trick was
be.
the can dancer. Sorry, I think we have those backwards.
Oh, so Gauguin might be this one. Looks like.
Yeah, I think I mixed up what Eva was informing us
Paul
about.
Gauguin.
What does Gauguin paint?
I think that's Woman on the Beach. Lots of black outline in the figures. So this might be a Tahitian. This
Oh.
might be a Tahitian woman, because it looks like there's a lot of paintings with looks like Tahitian women.
Okay.
So that one might
Toulouse, probably. Gauguin.
Who do we have? Manet.
Good Manet.
Manet.
Renoir.
Manet looks like, oh, it might be this one. Might be the Manet.
Manet. Okay. Manet with the figures in
And like ballroom outfits.
maybe.
Yeah. Then we've got who else did you say?
So this is
Which one's that?
Renoir.
Renoir, you think might be the young girl? Renoir might be the young girl.
Kind of has that look.
So we're thinking this one might be Renoir. And then
I guess these are in the style of, so maybe these aren't necessarily paintings that they did, but
correct.
they just kind of look like.
And then who else did we have in there?
Degas.
Degas.
Edgar Degas.
Degas paintings of, that's ballet. The ballet ones.
Okay.
Monma. We're
then-
learning.
This is maybe, who's left? Cezanne?
Cezanne paintings.
Does he do
Yeah, mountains and things.
blocky?
Landscapes, probably. Yeah,
So that's probably
a Cezanne.
Cezanne.
Cool. So yeah, so I guess it's all one from each artist there. So yeah, they don't have a bunch, but each of these is repeated in the deck, but just with a different point value, and then the colors. So like,
Yeah, they really
here,
tried to match the colors that you had to get to what's on the other side.
So like here is slightly different. This is more.
This is harder. The oranges are harder to
Right,
get. So
you'll get the same.
You get a little more
painting.
points.
Yeah. So this one is really great. I enjoy the thing that I was had to remember was the planning ahead of everything, you know?
Yes. How do you
so-
make sure that who you stand up is going to be valuable for you?
Right. And the hard thing is in the center you can't do anything. You know, you can't keep them there. You have to make sure that all of those go back, right? So you can only keep the assistants on the outer ring.
Correct.
So
the ones in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, those spots don't get blocked like that.
Yeah. I will say that the bonus cards were only available if these ones are okay as far as an added extra thing in here. I think it only allowed me to do like a secondary action knowing that that spot might be blocked. This allowed me to do that spot.
Right.
But you have to keep those cubes around and not use them for other things like filling a painting or, you know, turning them in for something else. So I think that I will say I do like the mentor like abilities and stuff better
Yeah.
than these. Not to say that they're like bad, but they didn't seem to be as efficient as like some of the other ones.
Yeah, like Degas, this would have been cool. When you complete a painting, you can take 3 of the pigments back and immediately put them onto another painting that you have.
Oh, nice.
So that kind of...
That's for Degas. Okay.
Saison, each time you perform and improve a tool action, so bumping up one of your tracks,
Yeah.
you can improve the same tool a second time by spending a number of pigments equal to the new improvement level. So you pay 2 to do the first bump,
Yeah.
and then if you're bumping it from, say, a level 3 to a level 4, you can pay 4 more and bump it a second time.
Oh.
All in one turn.
So you essentially would pay 6 to bump it twice?
For that, but it's whatever you're going to. So if you're going up to level 7, you would have to pay 7 for that level.
Oh, that seems expensive.
But if you're sitting on a bunch of paint, I mean, it could be a way to really crank up some of these tracks, especially early on.
I guess.
If you're only paying 2 or 3 for these early ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Renoir was the same as Monet every time but with blue. So
Okay.
every time you do blue, you can immediately get you can paint 1 or 2 blue spaces.
And
then
same thing.
Manet is the same but with red.
Okay.
So
That's cool. Yeah, so they say you can choose 2 and pick 1 as the ability for that. We have I don't know if we've ever played this at 4, but I'd be curious to see how it would play at 4.
We've played it at 3,
Yeah.
and that's fun. 2, I'll be honest, this is my honest opinion.
Sure.
I don't find this very fun at 2 players.
Because it's not super like blocky in a way. It seems more like the board was more harsh than we were to each other.
Yeah, and there's so many spaces still that like I could plan ahead and still do what I wanted to do.
Right, and the mimic, we kind of, I mean, to be honest too, we also just are nice to each other when we play 2 players.
We're nice.
Unless we directly have to have conflict, we're fairly nice with one another. So it's
But
not
then
like...
in the end too, like half my moves meant nothing. Like I really only needed to do a thing, and the rest of my assistants just didn't really add
Well,
much
you played more efficiently because you were able to ramp up your tools a lot faster. So when you would play that certain spot, you were able to achieve a lot more. Like the mixing, you got up to like 6 very fast. So you were able to get those secondary colors really quickly, you know?
So I feel like having played this one a few times now, I'm kind of meh on it.
It's definitely, I would say like medium light as far as like difficulty goes.
Yeah.
Medium light. It's not a light game.
Nothing's very complicated.
Nothing is very complicated, but that's what that's the thing, right? Because it's not super complicated, but I wouldn't necessarily like introduce people to this game unless they had previous experiences with other games, like other like more hobby style games, you know. Because I think it could be confusing of like, oh, you have to plan ahead and you leave one of your assistants there and then you can move it forward.
That is the cool twist. I do like that twist about this.
Right. And I do like the fact that it's nice. Like it makes sense in that you mix red and blue to make purple and yellow and blue to make green. Like that seems to me like an easy concept for people. That's why I would say it's a medium light game. And
it is very beautiful. Like
it's very well done. I mean, you couldn't really see here on screen, friends, but the player boards are indented. So like when you move your tools along the track, it seats really nice. And it's an indent here for your pigments, so you have, you know, this space to put your pigments in. I wish our boards were just a little bit larger for your palette. Because I was like banking on green and I only have such a small little thing for green. Yeah. See, so Panda and Eva agree with me of like the iconography makes sense though for me. Like, okay, you're grabbing pigment from a tube. This is your pigment. You're mixing your paint and then you're actually painting, right? Mm-hmm. So the iconography is great. I think
production-wise, I think it's top-notch.
Production-wise, it's very, very good.
I would have loved to see a little bit more painting option, like more paintings instead of the 8 that are repeated like 3 times or whatever.
Sure.
But aside from that, like everything's pretty good.
Yeah, the card quality is nice. It's not flimsy. The card stock in here, so production quality is fine, and for the sake of like, yes, it's it's just a white cube, that's fine, but for what you're doing, they could have made it, if they wanted to increase it, they could have made it little like paint drops or something, if they wanted to, but it's not necessary.
This one is not colorblind friendly.
That it is not. So that's the difficult thing too.
Yeah.
So that would be a restriction.
It's a painting game, and that theme is probably one that's difficult in the colorblind world.
Sure.
But they could have done some things to try to make markings around how this palette is
sure.
There.
They could have indicated, like, they could have done shapes, like the different paint splotches could have been a different shape.
Yeah.
Make some look teardrops and some are circles and some are squares to indicate the different colors, So yeah.
That would have been nice, but
yeah. But this one has been around in our collection for a while. We do enjoy it. It might go on the trade pile soon now, just because we've been in this hobby for several years now, and so I think there's a transition, right? I think we can all relate to this. There's a transition between the games you start off with when you're just super excited to get into the hobby, and as you're growing more and more, you learn more about the hobby, and so more, other themes might grab you, other mechanics might grab you, and so some of those things that you initially were like, yeah, I gotta get all this stuff, might make its way to a new home. So this one might make its way to a new home. But again, not saying it's a bad game. I think it would just be a better experience at like a higher player count, because there would be more tension on the board and things like that. So yeah, but this has been awesome. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah. And thanks for Eva dropping some history
for
tidbits.
sure.
That was really cool.
That was really awesome. Thank you.
Flush out the game a bit too.
I know, we are definitely teaching some art history here, so
I love
that was going to be really, really cool. Let's see. We're going to raid over into Heart Board Games to see if Jesse is live. It looks like he might have just went live. He's going to do some Ornithology 101, playing some Wingspan, so that's really cool. If you all are a follower of the channel, please be sure to use my raid emotes here made by the wonderful Quaid Rain. Sorry, not a follower, a subscriber to the channel. I apologize. If you're a subscriber, use those raid emotes. If not, regular emotes are fine. This is going to be the last stream. So Heart Board Games with Jesse is going to be the last stream for the marathon. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us for the 2 days, 12 hours of TLNing. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Eva. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the TLN fun times, Jess. Thank you, Slivers. I appreciate that. And like I said, friends, yes, I am still going to be doing streaming stuff. You will see me in the gaming scene. If you are going to any conventions and stuff, you might see me there as well. So I will still be around, friends.
Come to PAX and say hi.
PAX Unplugged is going to be the next one where myself and David will be there. You will see him in person. So yeah, that's going to be it for me this week. This is a new week. So you're actually going to see me tomorrow. Holy moly, just kicking it off. So yes, I am still over on Blue Sky too. If you want to send me a friend request there, you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Enjoying the time together. We definitely had a wonderful time with all of you. So stay safe, enjoy your board games, be kind to one another, give Jesse over at Heart Board Games all the love, and we'll catch y'all on the next stream. Bye everybody.
Bye folks.
Tabletop Live Network is a monthly streaming event featuring all of your favorite board game content creators joining together to make a super marathon stream full of excitement and celebrating everything that is board games. TLN Twitch streamers focus on high chat interaction, making a fun, welcoming environment for all to come enjoy games together. Oftentimes they play games with the chat, show off the newest, latest things that are going on in the hobby, and we have events on the last weekend of every month, and we hope that you'll join us.